What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I want to talk to you today about a very important 5-letter word: goals. All right? What do goals mean to you? What does the word goals mean to you? When someone comes up to you and says, "Do you have any goals?" what is your first initial response? In fact, I can guarantee almost every single one of you watching this video right now set some sort of goal for themselves today, the day before yesterday, last month, and you're probably going to set a goal for yourself tomorrow. All right? Now, every single one of us is different with the type of goal we have. Some of us aspire to become millionaires. Some of us have a goal to lose weight. Some of us just have a goal to be happy in life. But the most important thing is having goals. All right? Now, let me ask you guys something. How many of you guys have goals right now? How many of you guys set a goal when you woke up this morning? In fact, I can guarantee every single one of you guys has one goal in common, and that's financial freedom. In fact, the reason you're a part of this setup that I have, in fact, the reason that you're a part of Mentor Tips, or even watching this video right now, is because you have a goal. You have a common goal, and that goal is to become successful. That goal is to become financially free and be able to take care of your family, take care of yourself, take care of your kids, your generations ahead of you. But here's the one thing that is most important, is how are you going to accomplish that goal? What does it take to take a goal and make that goal a reality? What differentiates different types of people who can always accomplish their goals? Take me, for example. I'm one of those people that I set a goal every hour of the day, and I will not go to bed unless that goal is accomplished. Now, regardless of it being me having to launch a new application, or whether I might have to go grocery shopping, that's a goal. That's something that I have put my mind to do, and no matter what it takes, I'm going to accomplish that goal before the time limit. Now, a lot of people fail at their goals because they make a mistake. You see, a goal is something that should make you happy. A goal is something that you should be driven towards. A goal isn't something that you have to push yourself towards. The mind works in a very mysterious way, all right? The moment the mind realizes that you're pushing yourself towards something, it naturally starts to pull itself back. For example, if you have a goal to lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 10 pounds, you set a goal to lose X amount of weight. Now, if you wake up every single morning without passion and go and push yourself towards that goal, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to wake up groggy, tired, and not wanting to even go to the gym. But if you wake up in the morning without having to push yourself and have passion towards that goal, you're naturally going to be in a state of wanting to go out there and get it done. All right? Let me give you guys a little story. I would say about 12, 13 years ago, all right, a really close family friend of my father, who at that time I called my uncle. So I called him my uncle. He owned one of the first exotic car dealerships in Toronto. All right. Now, I was always a dreamer. I was always a goal-driven kid. I always had these crazy dreams about, I want this in life, and I want that in life, and I want the nice homes and the nice cars. So I remember one day I went to his dealership and I was looking at the nice cars, and that's something I would do for my, in spare time. When I was with my dad, I'd go over there, I'd take a look at his dealership, I'd sit inside the cars, and I would picture myself, I would envision myself driving this car one day. So I went outside the dealership as he was coming in from his house, and he was driving a 500 SL, a Mercedes 500 SL with the top down. And as he drove towards me, I ran up to him and I said, Uncle, this car is so beautiful. What's it worth? And the first thing he said to me is he looked at me and he said, Kid, a lot. Something you'll never be able to afford. Right then and there, I made a goal. Right then and there, I told myself that no matter what happens in this life, I am going to own this car because I've been told I can't do it. That goal was ignited through passion. My passion to want to prove him wrong set up that goal within me. One of my first cars I ever owned was the brand new SL500. And I drove that car right to his dealership. And he couldn't even look me in the eye. To this day, he will not look me in the eye. To this day, him and I do not talk. You know why? Because I'm 100 times more successful now than he's ever been in his life. Why? Because of my goals. You see, goals are something that will push you to succeed. Goals are something that systematically program your mind to create opportunities, even if an opportunity doesn't exist. A lot of us wake up in the morning with empty thoughts. We spend the entire day working. We spend the entire day worrying, stressing about the future, stressing about our bills, stressing about our kids. When in reality, we should wake up in the morning with goals. Our day should consist of us creating opportunities to make those goals a reality. Now, every single morning when I wake up with a goal. In fact, the night before, I am so excited to wake up the next day that sometimes I don't sleep. I'm not kidding you. I am so excited about my goals that the night before, sometimes I won't even sleep. My mind is just going off in 1,000 different directions. Can't wait till I see the sunrise. I wake up, bam! I know I've got 12 hours today to kill it. And I make sure that I accomplish my goals. All right? Now, a lot of you right now have goals. All right? And let me make it simple for you. Let me tell you something. It's not going to come easy. You're not going to be able to accomplish everything overnight. But that's where, if you set a goal with passion, you'll never fail. How many of you right now listening to this, right this second, are in financial debt? How many of you guys owe more money than you even make? How many of you have no idea right now how you're going to buy Christmas gifts for your kids? A lot of people are going through the same problem. And those same people are individuals who are not setting the proper goals for themselves. You gotta wake up every single morning with a cause, a reason. You cannot waste a day. You cannot waste a second of your life. Now, a lot of you are part of this program. A lot of you listen to me because you like what I say. Now, what you got to start doing is following what I say. Financial freedom is easy. Believe me, I did it. I've got a whole group of friends that did it. I know hundreds of people like myself that started off with nothing, a dream, and are now living their lives better than 99% of celebrities. You want to know why? Because they had goals, they had motivation, and they had direction. All right? You gotta set goals and you gotta do whatever it takes to accomplish them. Right now, I want you right now, when you finish watching this video, stop what you're doing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's not as important as your future. Stop right now. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, and start writing down your goals. Write down your immediate goals, write down your medium-term goals, write down your long-term goals. Write them down on a piece of paper. And tell yourself that no matter what it takes, I'm going to accomplish these goals. Write down every single goal you have. And then write down right underneath them What is it going to take to accomplish those goals? The moment you've written down what it's going to take, you're going to know the challenges. And when you know the challenges, you're mentally prepared. You can't go into war without ammunition. You can't go into a boxing match without preparing for it. Everything in life requires preparation, all right? When you want to go, if you compete in bodybuilding, when you want to go compete, 12 weeks out, you're training your muscles. You're working out your muscles. You're losing weight. You're making yourself feel different. So the same way goes when you're going out there to accomplish a goal and to become successful. You gotta train your mind. You gotta prepare your mind. You gotta condition it. You gotta get it ready for all of the obstacles and challenges that are going to come to accomplish that goal. Now, if your goal right now is to become successful, to become wealthy, to be able to take care of your generations and generations and generations, well, you gotta write that goal down right now. Write it down. Get a piece of paper, get a pen, write the goal down this moment. And underneath that goal, you're going to write what it's going to take. And you're going to figure out the obstacles. When you figure out the obstacles, you start working out your mind. You start training the mind and getting it ready. So when that obstacle comes, your mind is ready, like a boxer. Right? Why was Muhammad Ali as good as he was? Because he conditioned himself. He knew when a guy's throwing a jab, he knew where to move. You got to condition your mind the same way. So by writing down your goals, by setting these goals for yourself and focusing on them, and writing down what it's going to take to get there, you're naturally conditioning and preparing your mind. So you're not going to be caught off guard. And believe me, if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to become successful, you are going to encounter nothing but roadblocks. They're going to be everywhere. In fact, the day you decide to set that goal, the next day, your first roadblock is going to come out of nowhere. It is what it is. That's just the way it is. That's why they say those that are at the top earn their right to get there. We earned our right. We worked our way through the ranks. Now, every single one of you has got the same opportunity right now, if not more than I did, than other individuals that are successful. In fact, I never had a mentor like you guys do. I never had someone that came to me and said, Reza, this is where I failed. Don't do this. When I crossed that street, I get hit by a car. Don't cross that street. I had to cross the street, get hit by the car, to realize that's the wrong road. At least I'm here to let you know, hey, that road is dangerous. That road is safe. But you got to set the goals. You got to make the decision that you want to succeed. I can't push you to succeed. I can guide you. I can tell you what's wrong and what's right. But you need to have the want within you. So I want you guys this weekend to take some time, set some goals for yourself. I developed my course to help you, to build your life. What are you going to do to help me help you? How are you going to be a part of this journey? You see, we're on a journey together. Every single one of you, in fact, 90% of you have already booked a phone call with me. So this is our journey together. How are you going to help me help you? What are you going to give me so I can take it and mold you with that? You need to start by setting goals. You need to start by identifying how you're going to accomplish those goals. And by identifying them, you're going to prepare yourself mentally for what's about to come. So when it does come, you're ready to knock it out. So I want you to take some time this weekend, and I want you to start identifying some of the most powerful goals that are going to motivate you. Write them down. Keep them in your mind and focus on them. We got 3 months till the end of the year. 3 months. It took me 3 months to learn a multi-million-dollar talent. It cost me $1,500 for a course that I was teaching. It's costing you $97 a month. $97. The cost of going out for dinner. Now, what are you going to do with the next 3 months of your life? How are you going to help me help you? Because let me make something clear to you. 3 months is going to come with or without you. Your consent is not needed for time to come. It's inevitable. What you do with the upcoming 3 months is what's going to define your next 3 months. You could either look back in 3 months and say, you know what? I had a brilliant opportunity. I'm starting new because I had to go and do extracurricular activities. Or you can look back and say, I made the best decision of my life. When 2016 comes, how are you going to start it? Because I'll tell you how I'm going to start it. I'm going to start it with a big bang. Because you know what my goal is? My goal is next year, this time, my net worth needs to be double of what it is now. And I will get there. You want to know why? Because I got the goals in place. I know the obstacles I'm going to face. And I'm ready to fight them. That's my journey.